it's Strus in at the small forward. These two teams love to share the ball. Now, Doris, you were a gifted passer, a conference assist leader. What makes a great playmaker?
Well, look at Brian Anderson doing his homework on his partner here. I think, obviously, you have to have some vision. You've got to have a handle to be able to get to the spots you want to on the floor, to deliver the pass at the appropriate angle. But maybe most importantly, you have to have a desire to make your teammates better.
Now here's Maxey, outside Oubre. On target from range.
But he's got NBA range. There's no doubt about that. Oubre with 3-and-D ability on the wing.
Shot from the top of the key. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
It's George on the wing. Allen defending. Here's Grimes. That three's off the mark. And it's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pass to Allen. Garland looking around. Garland with a screen on George. From deep, Mobley. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Well, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris. So agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every repetition on the offensive end. I can't wait to see his future.
Now here's Maxey. Out to Oubre. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Allen. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Mobley. Back to Allen. Hey, from beyond the arc. Cleveland again missing. The 76ers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. I spoke with Cleveland's head coach for a bit. Facing off with Paul George tonight, I asked them what makes PG such a special player. Coach said, quote, well, he has a huge effect on the game. Paul can shut down your best scorer on one end and then put up 30 or 40 on the other. Tough to beat that. Paul George, he will have a lot to say about this one, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Maxey. Pass to George. Three-pointer. Cavaliers with a rebound. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Garland finds Strus. Back to Garland. Strus against George. Now here's Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock to stop the drought. It's hauled in by Oubre. Philadelphia leading by 3. Pass to Embiid. Back to Oubre. George outside.
2 minutes.
And here is Maxey. The 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Oh, he tries a 3. They grab their own miss. Garland for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Maxey passes to George. And here's Oubre from the arc. Knocks down the triple. Oubre's got 6 points.
Well, you have to respect how fast Kelly Oubre gets his shot off in catch-and-shoot situations.
Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
Cavaliers trail by 3. Outside Strus. Pass to Mobley. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Grimes' shot is off.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now here's George. He's scoreless. Pure from 3-point range.
You've got to be in Paul George's shooting space in order to make him uncomfortable. You give him anything easy, look out.
Back to Mitchell. George against Garland. Let's go with a three. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Garland's got his second basket.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
So at the end of... And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter, we've got Butler, Edwards out there with Andre Drummond, and it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. And there it is for him.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Jerome on the wing. Butler covering. Allen, the pass to Hunter. Here's Jerome. And here's Green from the arc. The rebound by Yabusele.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
For three. McCain's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 5. And Doris, you think about the advantage for Jared Allen with that 7'6" wingspan.
The BA, this guy is a massive presence in the paint. He's got length, he's got intellect, and he's got incredible anticipation and timing. The other thing is he can absolutely step out on the perimeter and keep a ball handler in front. He is a special defender.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. All right, Doris, what do you think separates the good teams from the great teams in crunch time?
Boy, I think there's a lot of things, Brian, that separate that. Number one, can you execute on both ends when it's a clutch game? Can you absorb the pressure of a moment, understanding time and score, how to get a quality shot on every possession, how to string together multiple stops? Can you make shots under duress of great defense? There are so many things that differentiate between the good and the championship.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, the Sixers' two stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy, good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. Here's McCain. Green covering. A nice shot by McCain. McCain's got 5 points.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And now the Sixers on the break. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Green. Cavaliers trail by 6. Hunter passes to Okoro. On the wing, Green. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Hunter, a screen on Butler. Jerome. No good with the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's McCain. Drills it from deep. Give him 8.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
And Doris, who can forget the 2016 Cavs, the team that brought Cleveland their first NBA title?
And not just basketball. The city hadn't won a championship, BA, in any sport for over 50 years. And for LeBron, a homegrown talent, to do that with Kyrie, that is a team that will always have a special place in Northeast Ohio lore.
Here's McCain. Give him 8 points now. To the wing, right side. Pass to Butler. Fires from deep. And the three-pointer goes.
He took what the defense was giving him that time. There was nobody on him on the three-point shot. Boy, don't give him the lights out.
For 3, Allen. Rebound by Philadelphia. Butler taking his time here. Now here's Edwards. Pass to McCain. Back to Edwards. 5 on the clock. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The three from Okoro. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. Edwards for 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Jerome. Nails it from beyond the arc. 35 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's McCain. Green covering. Offensive board. There's 21 seconds left to play in the second quarter.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Mobley, he's checked in for the Cavs. Mitchell comes in for Green. Oubre, he's checked in for the Sixers. Paul George comes in for Edwards. Oubre with it. Fires for 3. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers leading by 6 as we wrap up. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter. As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Mitchell on the wing with Strus. And it's Garland in at the 1. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. For 3, Maxey drops in the 3. Maxey's got 6.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Pass to Oubre. Here's the 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Outside Mitchell. Launches it. And another miss by Cleveland.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Grimes, the pass to Oubre. George with it. Strus covering. 6 to shoot. Back to George. Fires the 3. Mobley grabs the board. And so it's Mobley with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. They trail by 9. Garland way outside. And another miss by Cleveland. The 76ers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. George finds Embiid. Up top, Oubre. Outside Maxey. There's the triple. Garland with the defensive effort. Cleveland has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Nails it from 3. Strus has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Donovan Mitchell on time and on target. Pretty pass.
Here's Maxey. And he drains the quick shot.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Mitchell, a screen on Maxey. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Mobley on a screen. The 3 ball. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, "Baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift." Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul. Hunters checked in for the Cavaliers.
Substitution on the court.
1:51 left in the third quarter here. From outside, Mitchell is good.
And normally Mitchell wants his shot head on, but you give him the corner and he will adapt.
Maxey passes to George. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. George has got 6 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays. This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Garland for three. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Yabusele. Pass to Embiid. George outside. Beyond the arc. And the 76ers another three.
This guy practically automatic. Paul George in the catch and shoot. Look out.
Garland against Maxey. Mobley on a screen. And here's Garland. Just 5 to shoot. From behind the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got his 8th rebound here tonight. It's George on the wing. Back to Maxey. Pass to George. Got it up. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding? Oh, what a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for the 76ers, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. We've got Kelly Oubre. He's out there with George, and it's Yabusele in at the 5. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. George's shot is off.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. Philadelphia leading by 13. Here's McCain. Philadelphia with another miss. Cleveland shooting just 24% on this one. Not great. Jerome, no good. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. From deep, Mitchell. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
George for 3. Philadelphia with another miss.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
And Okoro gets it to go.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
George with the bucket.
Well, Paul George says, I can answer with my own big-time three-point shot. Go to work, PG.
From deep, Mitchell. Philadelphia grabs the miss. George has got 6 rebounds in the game. Stolen by Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Allen's checked in. Philadelphia leading by 13. Takes a 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. And Mitchell puts up a deep three. Oh, with confidence, Mitchell.
He will be unguardable if he starts making shots consistently from this distance. Turn the lights out.
George for three. The rebound by Allen.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Mobley outside. The three. And it's Bona with a rebound.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
And here's Oubre from the arc. The Sixers again can't hit. Cavaliers trail by 10. Here's Jerome. From deep, Mobley. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Mitchell, a screen on Oubre. Back to Mitchell. Clock at 6. The three is up. Rebound by Philadelphia. Bona's got 5 rebounds tonight. And it's Jared Allen with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Coming onto the floor for the 76ers.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Maxey surveys. Here's Grimes. For 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Here's Jerome. Hunter the screen. Launches a 3. Counted from distance.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the 76ers.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Paul George.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
30 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. The three from Mitchell. Nails it from 3. And George launches it from deep. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. And the 76ers lead by 10. And it looks like they just won't have enough left here at the end.
Yeah, they simply ran out of time and energy.
Oh! Wow! Look at that range!
Oh, what an incredible shot!
So no problem for Philadelphia as they get. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Wagner in at the 3 spot. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his look.
And it's Banchero missing. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Cleveland gets it back. The 3 ball. Drills it from outside.
And Mitchell doesn't take many shots from the corners, but he is more than capable of knocking them down.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kenny Atkinson and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Banchero was screen on Mitchell. And it's Suggs missing.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That is his first foul of the game. And here are the Cavaliers now. Strus setting the screen for Mitchell. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Wagner against Mitchell. Knocked loose. Carter left side. Clock at 6. Wagner finds Carter. Caldwell Pope for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. The tray. And it's Max Strus with the 3.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Wagner with a screen for Suggs. And Carter has it in the corner. To the wing on the left. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. The wide open look here for Garland. Money from the wing.
He doesn't waste any time right there thinking about it. Garland gets that hot pass and he moves.
Suggs screen on Strus. Banchero looking around. No one covered.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Caldwell Pope against Mitchell. Kicks it out to Garland. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Garland's got 7 points.
Hitting them right back. Garland fires off the 3-point answer.
And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, it's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
And it's Strus missing. The Magic trail by 4. Wagner kicks to Banchero. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Strus with it, picked up by Suggs. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That'll be his second foul of the game. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Orlando. Black comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Mitchell in the corner. Mobley left side. Mitchell sets the screen for Mobley. And another miss by Cleveland.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Kicks it out to Banchero. Wagner a screen on Mitchell. And it's Banchero missing. Cleveland leading by 4. Lets the 3 fly. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Allen. Mitchell's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Cavs. To the left wing. Mobley wide open. Another 3 for Cleveland.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Sinks the triple.
For 3.
9 seconds left to play here in the first. Garland the pass to Mitchell. And so it's Cleveland, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Black and Harris are the guard set. Wagner out there with Jonathan Isaac. And it's De Silva in at the 3. Wasted no time on that one. Allen's got his first basket.
Not known as a quick shooter, but Allen shows what he's got there.
Here's De Silva. Nailed from 3-point land.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Pass to Allen. Here's Jerome. Lets it go with the 3. De Silva with the rebound. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. There's a screen for 3. Harris. Rebounded by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's a Okoro. Offensive rebound. Okoro setting the pick for Hunter. Shot clock at 5. Green with the ball. Picked up by Harris. A nice shot by Okoro.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
The Magic trail by 9. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
So for the Magic, Howard's checked in for Wagner. And Anthony subbed in for Harris. And it's the Magic with the ball. Pass to De Silva. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. De Silva's got 6 points.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a 3-point shot now.
Hunter the screen. And the wide open shot from Green. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Orlando's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. That shot wide open. Now just a 3-point Cavalier lead.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Allen with the screen for Green. Allen outside. He tries for 3, and the 3 ball is good. He's got 5.
Look, if Allen is going to hit that shot, your whole defensive strategy has to change.
Isaac a screen. Anthony against Green. Orlando moving the ball around. Clock at 4. Pass to De Silva. Fader on the way. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 7 rebounds in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left now here in the second. Back to Green. Here's De Silva. He's got 6. Now here's Howard. Back to Black. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Big group substitution here for Cleveland. Mobley, he's checked in for Allen. Max Strus comes in for Isaac Okoro. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Javonte Green. And it's Garland in for Ty Jerome. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic superstar says it's like anything in life, it's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day, because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. DA, thanks. From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly.
Now Anthony, after Darius Garland missing on that last three-pointer and out of bounds, the Cavaliers will take it. The Magic making a switch. Suggs is checked in. Cleveland leading by 3. Mitchell, a screen on Joseph. Mitchell outside. Hunter, a 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. And Joseph kicks to Caldwell Pope. Kept alive. Pass to Suggs. Caldwell Pope with the screen on Mitchell. Suggs finds Caldwell Pope. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mitchell outside. Got it off in time, and so it's Cleveland. With their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back right after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Well, you have to like what we're seeing so far from Paolo Banchero.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Garland in at the 1 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson.
Nice work by Banchero, making himself available for the alley-oop pass. He's developing great court awareness.
Now Banchero. After the missed 3 from Evan Mobley. Caldwell Pope outside. Inside, looking for Carter. He gets it there. No good on that one. Excellent D there from Allen. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Suggs with the steal. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Banchero outside. From downtown, buries it from 3-point range. Banchero's got 14 points for the game.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
Allen's shot is off. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Banchero outside. Pass to Carter. Wagner, right side. 6 to shoot. For the lead, Evan Mobley with the rebound.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Magic moving the ball around. Mitchell against Wagner. Caldwell Pope with a screen for Wagner. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Jerome, he's checked in for Garland. defend for the Magic. Wagner comes in for Carter. And it's Gary Harris in for Caldwell Pope.
Loading up to stop Mitchell can lead to big breakdowns defensively.
Richard, something amazing about Donovan Mitchell. He averages over 20 points per game every single season.
Yeah, he is just a natural, talented scorer. He beats you in so many different ways. What I like most about his numbers, they go up in the postseason.
A three-pointer, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Suggs. Here's Banchero. Good on the triple. 17 points in the game.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
For the Cavaliers, DeAndre Hunter. He's checked in for Jared Allen. Okoro comes in for Max Strus. And it's Green in for Mitchell. Have to change for the Magic. Caldwell Pope's checked in. It's stolen by Green. 1:58 left in the third. Hunter for three. Cans it from downtown. Hunter's got 6.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Banchero finds Caldwell Pope from past the arc. Wagner as screen on Green. 5 on the clock. Pass to Suggs. There's the three. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now Hunter fires from deep. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got 4 rebounds in this game. Took him no time at all on that one. Suggs has got his second basket of the game.
Oh, confident shot by Suggs. He just goes right up and lets it fly.
Okoro with it. Defended now by Wagner. Green, the pass to Jerome. Back to Green. Pass to Jerome. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Garland is checked in for Green. To the inside. Anthony with it, guarded by Garland. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Cleveland's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Garland with a screen on Joseph. Jerome passes to Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Hunter. Here's De Silva. No good on the last second attempt there. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Cleveland ahead. They're up by 5. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Cleveland leading by 5. So on the floor for Orlando. They've got Black, and it's Bitadze in at the 5 down low. Back to Strus. Three-pointer. The rebound by Bitadze. Magic shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Black the pass to Bitadze. Back to Black. To the right side. Outside Anthony. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Mitchell. Cavaliers shooting pretty well. 46% from the floor. Strus with it. Outside Garland. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
And Garland can get going from deep, which is why you can't give him very much space.
Here's Black. Trains the three-pointer.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Mitchell passes to Garland. Over Anthony. Garland, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
There's the pick. Out left to the wing. Pass to De Silva. Just 4 to shoot. Over Hunter. De Silva. No good. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Strus passes to Hunter. Another 3 for Cleveland.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Fires for 3, and that's good. Max Strus for 3. Strus has got the lead up to 11 now for Cleveland. Batase the pass to Houston. To the paint. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Black. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Black's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the match. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Strus. Mitchell up top. He's guarded by Howard. Just 5 on the clock. The open shot, Garland, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
Shaping up to be a nice night from Garland, and his offensive energy right now, the team should be pretty excited.
Banchero finds Suggs. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Cleveland.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
And the Magic making a change here. Wagner's checked in. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Pass to Hunter. And Garland has it in the corner. Back to Hunter. And here's Strus for 3. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Banchero kicks to Carter. Back to Banchero. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. And it's off from three-point range. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They have a 9-point lead. Allen passes to Hunter. Now here's Garland. He's covered by Suggs. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. Caldwell Pope kicks to Suggs. From outside the arc. That one's not going to go. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Yeah, certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
Back to Allen. Fires away from way outside. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
The offensive rebound. Pass to Suggs. Good on the three-point shot.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
And here is Mitchell. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
A look at Orlando's opening lineup. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at point guard.
And Banchero has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
Now here's Maxey. Pass to Oubre. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Banchero.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Driving to the basket. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Carter, the pass to Wagner. Suggs outside. The three is up. And another three for Orlando.
Getting more comfortable with his jumper. Jalen Suggs, no hesitation there.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. He said watching tape in preparation for this game, Wendell Carter just kept showing up. Whether it was on the boards, being in the right position defensively, or even stretching the floor at the offensive end. Carter makes a lot of plays that help his team. Brian?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Wagner for three. Paul George pulls down the board. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Suggs against Embiid. Back to Carter. Wagner, the pass to Banchero. The rebound by Maxey.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Pass to George. Out to Oubre. Lets the three fly. Hits the three-pointer.
George continuing to become a better passer. That's one area that's clearly improved over his career.
Carter finds Suggs. Here's Caldwell Pope. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
So it's Philadelphia now. It's a 5-point game. That one from long range.
Seems effortless for George, that quick release of his.
On the wing, Caldwell Pope. From outside the arc. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Bataze's checked in for Orlando. Black comes in for Suggs. Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 5. Clark, the Sixers have been at least 10 games over 500 for 7 straight seasons now.
Yeah, and that's great to see after, what was it called? The process that took them all the way to the very depths of the league to finally build themselves back into a consistent playoff team. And their fans certainly deserve good times for struggling through all of those bad times several years ago.
Maxey with it. Wagner picks him up. There's the three. Philadelphia with another miss. Magic leading by 5. From deep. Sends it home from three-point land.
Pretty nimble play that time by Wagner, pulling up before the defense could get set to stop him.
Pass to McCain. Here's Yabusele. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Banchero.
Tried to come right back at him with the three. Not that time.
Caldwell Pope. The pass to Bataze. Caldwell Pope, a screen on Maxey. Banchero outside. Shot clock at 5. Wagner for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. And they're running. Here's Yabusele. Pass to Maxey. Shoots it from the corner. Connects. The jumper drops.
Really showing you how quick he can be with the basketball. Maxey letting it fly in a hurry.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Caldwell Pope for three. Fires in the triple. Caldwell Pope's got 8. 76ers trail by 9. Maxey finds Embiid. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Batadze. Wagner outside. Gets it off. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Orlando with a... We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Magic?
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
They've got Andre Drummond, Kelly Oubre out there with Edwards. Then there's Butler, and it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Now here's Suggs. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
This Magic team is making moves in the East. Star forward Paolo Banchero said, "We're a lot more competitive. We know we're talented. We can play with anybody, and we've proven it. Just one game at a time." Brian?
Got to take that simple approach. A team on the rise, Allie. Thank you. Drummond against Isaac. Out to the right wing. Suggs outside. The Magic need to put one up here. And stolen by Edwards. He's got a clear path. The pull-up. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. He's got 5.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but, hey, you take it when it comes.
Pass to De Silva. Launches a 3. He drops it from range. De Silva's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 76ers trail by 10. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
It's Edwards on the wing. Sinks it from distance.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And the Magic surprising many league-wide, Clark, with how they've broken through.
And the way they're winning, I might add. I mean, rugged, physical defense is their identity and calling card. Not necessarily what you expect to see from a young team, B.A.
The Magic making a switch here. Carter's checked in. Pass to Isaac. Oh, from deep. Rebound by Philadelphia. Who poked away and stolen by Anthony. It's picked off. And now the Sixers on the break. Here's Bona. Left side, Edwards. The 3 is up. The rebound by Carter. Orlando leading by 7. The 3 from Suggs. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Shooting in good rhythm there. Suggs off the catch and shoot. Nicely done.
And it's Cole Anthony with a foul. That's his first foul. Orlando making some changes. Harris comes in for Isaac. And Joseph is subbed in for Suggs. On defense, the Magic. And it's Maxey missing. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul. And Caro's checked in for Orlando. Black comes in for Anthony. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Joseph passes to Black. Takes a 3. Pass to Banchero. Here's Joseph. Just 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Magic lead by 13.
Yeah, he can be lethal from distance. When Joseph has room to fire, he's not going to hesitate.
George, right side. Let's go with a three. Drills it from deep. George has got 6.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
This one for 3. Knocks down the long J. George has got 6 in the quarter.
Smooth and consistent. That's how I describe George's three-point shooting.
Oh, George with a steal. 5-on-3 break. Maxey passes to George. There's 53 seconds left in the second period. The shot from 20 feet out. Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got 4 rebounds now. Harris passes to Joseph. Got a piece of it. Banchero left side. Picked by Carter. Fades. Banchero no good. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They trail by 7. Here's Black. George defending. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
15 seconds left in the second quarter. Ball stolen. Here's Black. Kicks it out to Wagner. Shoots over George. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Orlando. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Paul George has been sensational.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the court for the Magic. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in at the point. And Clark, this last summer, former Sixer Doug Collins inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well-deserved honor for Doug. I mean, he's Philly's former #1 overall pick back in 1973, and he played almost a decade there for the Sixers. Also coached the Sixers, among many other teams that he had a chance to coach in the NBA, but clearly an NBA lifer and one of the best guys that's part of the NBA fraternity.
Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
And there's the call on Banchero. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
The 3, George. Philadelphia with another miss. Orlando leading by 6. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Launches it, and another 3 for Orlando.
You know, it just looks prettier from the corner, especially when Caldwell Pope lets it go.
The Sixers again can't hit.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And the Magic pushing it up now. Suggs with it. Oubre picks him up. Wagner for 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Tell you what, for a big guy, a bigger guy, Embiid is great at pulling up off the dribble. Excellent ball skill.
Wagner, the pass to Suggs. Picked by Carter. Wagner for 3. Drops in the 3. Wagner's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Wagner with the right back at your answer on the 3. pretty impressive right there.
Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner, not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
But think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
Wagner always a threat from downtown, and I love the efficiency and solid mechanics of his shooting stroke.
He buries it from three. Oubre's got 8.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Remaining in the third, 2 minutes.
Embiid against Banchero. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Edwards, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Butler comes in for Tyrese Maxey. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Isaac comes in for Banchero. Now here's Isaac. No points so far. Wagner outside, down to 5 on the shot clock. Isaac with a screen on Edwards. Wagner with it, now guarded by Butler. Suggs outside. Wagner with a screen. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Wagner. Over Butler. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Wagner's got 10 points in the quarter.
Good work by Wagner there, taking advantage of a point-blank opportunity.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
For 3, Anthony. Isaac outside. Pass to Harris. Here's Black, guarded by Edwards. Now Isaac on the wing, Anthony. Fires the 3. The rebound by Yabusele. 76ers trail by 11. And here's Edwards outside. Orlando grabs the miss. Wagner's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Black. Gets the 3 to fall.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The Sixers again can't hit.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Wagner's checked in for Orlando.
Substitution on the court.
Butler against Anthony. Here's Bona. Here's McCain. It's hauled in by Isaac. Isaac's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Wagner on the wing. From deep. No good that time. It's been all about Franz Wagner for Orlando. He put together 10 points in the quarter and more. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays, night in and night out.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Paul George. Joel Embiid is out there with Maxey. And it's McCain in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
The 76ers making a switch here. Oubre's checked in.
No denying, the future is certainly bright for Wagner. He's a superb scorer already who also is growing as a passer.
Pass to Wagner. Here's Joseph. Tries the spin move. Wagner, he's open. And another miss by Orlando.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there. You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Wagner's got 6 here in the quarter.
There's so much to like about Wagner's game, but I especially like his shot selection.
Here's Maxey. Pass to McCain. Puts up a deep 3. Orlando with the rebound. Wagner with it. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Offensive rebound. The 3. Fires for 3. Joel Embiid with the board. 76ers trail by 15. And George launches it from deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
You know, George is unstoppable when he puts it all together like this.
Wagner for 3. Another miss by Wagner.
He's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
George for 3. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Embiid's got 3 assists now in this one.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
Wagner for 3. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. For Philadelphia, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. The ball's knocked loose. Suggs with it. Picked up by Embiid. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Pass to Maxey. For 3, George. And it's out of bounds. The Sixers able to retain possession here. And Philadelphia making a change here. Grimes is checked in. Maxey passes to George. Shot clock at 6. And there's the call on Banchero. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
So for the Magic, Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Bataze, and Franz Wagner subbed in for Suggs.
Franz Wagner.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Out to Oubre. Back to Maxey. George outside from the arc. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Banchero's got rebound number 5 here tonight. From behind the arc. The big man, Banchero, showing the range.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Oh, got that one up quick.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here. They get it back. Pass to Wagner. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Oubre.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Magic leading by 9. And Banchero outside. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by the Sixers. There's 57 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Pass to Oubre. George with it. Shot from the wing. That shot is off. It's stolen by Oubre. Grimes, the pass to George. The 3. The shot that time not on target.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And Wagner gets it to go.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. George outside. Clock at 4. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. They have to feel good about this performance.
At the forward spot, it's Strus and Mobley. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Philadelphia, George is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Maxey against Garland. Maxey passes to George. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, Paul George says, I can answer with my own big-time three-point shot. Go to work, PG.
It's Strus on the wing. Back to Garland. Pass to Mobley. Launches it. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Up top, Maxey. Allen defending. Puts up a three. Oubre can't get it to go. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Garland kicks to Mitchell. The wide open shot from Strus. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Strus has got 6.
Donovan Mitchell on time and on target. Pretty pass.
When it comes to the game's elite scorers, Doris, Donovan Mitchell is certainly on that list.
Kevin, there's no question about it. He's a proven playoff performer, a natural leader who doesn't mind a team leaning into his scoring ability. And the beauty is he can do it in a lot of different ways.
Here's Maxey. The 76ers again can't hit it. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
76ers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Maxey, no good. Cleveland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. They get it again. The 3 from Garland. And another miss by Cleveland. Now Embiid. The three-pointer off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
For 3, Mitchell. score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
3 points.
Boy, if you let Donovan Mitchell get comfortable shooting the basketball, you're in for a tough night. That's an easy catch and shoot.
Here's Maxey. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Well, Rio, come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Right wing. For the three. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Strus finds Garland. Back to Strus. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Strus has got 9.
Here's a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
The 76ers trail by 6. From deep, George. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Outside Garland. Three-pointer. Oubre pulls it in. Philadelphia shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Maxey, no good. If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Embiid. There's the triple. Evan Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Garland kicks to Allen. Off target from three-point range. Oubre passes to George. Jacks up a 3. It's good from long range. 9 points in the game so far.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Max Strus making things happen for the... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
On the court for Cleveland, the wing set for him, Mitchell and Okoro. DeAndre Hunter out there with Mobley. And it's Jerome, and at the point. And for the 76ers, they're shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively, to say the least. Here's McCain to the inside, and stolen by Hunter. Over to the wing. Jerome passes to Mitchell. And the 3 off target. Mitchell's gone 1 of 4 from the field. For 3, Edwards. Pass to Buck. Takes a 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Hunter, no one around him. And another miss by Cleveland.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. We have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. And here's Edwards from the arc. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Jerome passes to Hunter. From deep. Another 3 for Cleveland.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
And Butler launches from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Butler's got a pair of triples in the second now for Philadelphia. And Doris, the Cavs had a very successful 23-24 season. 47 wins and the number 4 seed in the East.
And Kevin winning a playoff series, their first one without LeBron James since 1993. Most of the players on the floor weren't even alive back then. Incredible to think of it in that context.
And you know what? He had to clear some space for himself to get that rebound. Not an easy one there among the big boys.
The 76ers trail by 3. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Here's the 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Again, Mitchell missing.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck for deep here. It's just not his night.
Three-pointer, Butler. The 76ers again can't hit it. Cleveland leading by 3. For 3, Mitchell. That shot goes in. He now has 3 field goals and 6 misses today.
You got to chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night.
Out to the right wing. Here's McCain. The 76ers with another miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Jerome, no good. And for the 76ers, they're shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. From outside, off the mark.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And it's Mitchell missing. The 76ers trail by 6. Abu Saleh kicks to Edwards. Takes the 3. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Hunter dishes to Mobley. Beyond the arc. Connects from three-point range. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
Boy, everyone seems to want a three-point shot now. Clearly something Evan Mobley is working towards.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities. Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Pass to McCain. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Mobley right side. Over Butler. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And it's an 11-point Cleveland lead.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Kelly Oubre out there with George. Then there's Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in a 2-guard. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Pass to Grimes. Here's George. Kicks it out to Maxey. Embiid inside the line. Garland with the rebound.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Mitchell wide open. Another three for Cleveland.
For three.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for Cleveland. 17-point lead, their biggest.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
And another miss by Cleveland. The 76ers trail by 17. This one for three. The 76ers with another miss. And stolen by Maxey. Let's check in. Joel goes up and brings it down.
And you put the ball anywhere within a 3-foot radius of the rim, and Embiid's gonna go get it. And he's also coming with bad intentions.
Pass to Oubre. There's the triple. And he's good on the three ball. Oubre's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Garland kicks to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Down low. Maxey against Garland. Maxey, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Mitchell passes to Allen. And Cleveland with another turnover here. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
The 76ers shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Outside for George. It's stolen by Strus. Here's the break. Hunter for three. Knocks down the three ball.
Andre Hunter.
Hunter's got his second basket of the night.
Solid in transition. Hunter's eyes light up when he gets a chance to finish one of those off.
Cleveland's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. And last season, Max Strus hit that ridiculous 59-footer. Remember that, Doris? That was to beat the Mavericks.
How could we forget that shot, Kevin? It was the second longest game-winning buzzer beater in league history. And what gets overlooked, Strus was 5 for 5 from deep in the last few minutes of that game.
Pass to Oubre. Puts up a deep three from beyond the arc and then some. Oubre's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the 76ers. The wide open look here for Garland. His three-pointers off the mark. The 76ers trail by 15. Maxey kicks to Oubre. No good with the triple. For Cleveland, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Allen's shot is off.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
That bucket in no time at all. George has got 6 points in the quarter.
And this is what Paul George does. He looks for any opening on the floor to create opportunities for his team.
The 76ers shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And here's Garland for 3. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Cavaliers. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So on the floor for Cleveland, we've got DeAndre Hunter. He's out there with a Coral. Green is out there with Jared Allen. And it's Jerome in at the 1. On the wing, Green. to the right wing. Here's Jerome. That three off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The lead now cut to single digits. Oubre's got 9 points now in just the second inning. Here's Jerome. He's covered by Maxey. The tray. Jerome, no good. The 76ers trail by 9. From downtown, Maxey, no good.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Cleveland moving the ball around. There's the screen. Back to Okoro. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Oubre finds Embiid. Fires it up. Yep, right through the net.
The big fella, Embiid, making it look too easy.
Cleveland leading by 7. Pass to Hunter. Oubre with the steal. For 3. Hunter grabs the miss. Ball's not loose. Oubre with the steal. Now Maxey. Here's the 3. Nailed from three-point land. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the 76ers.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by Paul George. George has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. High post Allen. From beyond the arc, the Cavaliers again can't hit. And so George will bring it up for Philadelphia. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Maxey, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 4. And the wide open shot from Green. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Oubre on the wing. And the 3 ball is good. Oubre's got 12 points in just the second hit.
You have got to respect that about Oubre. He believes in himself even in the tight spots of the game.
There's a good screen. There's Jerome. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Oubre dishes to George. To take the lead. Cavaliers with the rebound. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Jerome. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
Oubre finds Embiid on the wing. George tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul. The 76ers making a switch here. Grimes is checked in. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Evan Mobley's checked in for Hunter. Max Strus comes in for Okoro. Mitchell, he's checked in for Green. And it's Garland in for Ty Jerome. A second chance effort. Embiid wide open. Good. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Mitchell kicks to Garland. For the 3. Connects from downtown.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Oubre on the wing. To the middle. Outside for George. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
They get it back. On the wing, Mitchell. Mobley the pass to Mitchell. On the wing, Mitchell. Another 3 for Cleveland.
For 3.
So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know,
And so off the tip, it's the Magic. A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Strus in at the 3. Now here's Banchero. Back to Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. Right side, Caldwell Pope. Drains the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Seems like every team in the league could use a player like Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, Brian, look, the term 3 and D at times seems like a backhanded compliment, but not with KCP. He does both the 3 and the D at elite levels.
Always takes the toughest backcourt assignment and more than holds down his own. Now here's Wagner. The kick out to Banchero. There's the triple. The rebound by Allen. And here comes Cleveland. Mobley finds Garland. Back to Mobley. Three-pointer. Great D that time from Banchero.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother.
Suggs, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Banchero outside. Here's the pick. And he drives in. Suggs outside. Pass to Caldwell Pope. The three-pointer off the mark. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And it's Mitchell, the miss. For Orlando, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
Garland for 3. The rebound by Carter.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Carter, a screen on Strus. On the wing, Suggs. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Sinks the tray. Caldwell Pope's got 6.
And he did that so well in college. Suggs sharing it well in the league, too.
Outside Mitchell. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. And another miss by Cleveland.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Cavaliers trail by 5. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. It's his first foul of the game. Latase's checked in for Orlando. Black comes in for Wagner. Hunter's checked in for Cleveland. Jerome comes in for Darius Garland. Hunter passes to Mitchell. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Magic leading by 5. Suggs outside. Banchero outside. Caldwell Pope against Mitchell. Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's covered closely. Lets the 3 fly. Mobley grabs the board. And the Cavaliers with possession here. From deep, Mitchell. And he can't get that one. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Black. From deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
From deep, Mitchell. Pure from three-point range. He has 6.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
The 3 from Banchero. From beyond the arc and then some.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Jerome. Yet to see a basket. There's a screen. Hunter passes to Mitchell. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Black. A chance at a 2 for 1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Checked by Mitchell. 4-3. Knocks it loose. The kick out to Banchero. Caldwell Pope against Mitchell. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. The 3 is up. And it's Donovan Mitchell with a three. Mitchell's got his third bucket of the night.
Defensively, you know Mitchell wants to get to the rim. You play it that way, and he pulls the string on you.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's De Silva. It'll count. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Well, a good close contest so far. As some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And we've also got to talk about those threes dropping for them. We'll see if they can keep up the momentum from long range.
Setting the floor for the Cavaliers. They've got DeAndre Hunter. Darius Garland is out there with Green. Then it's Jared Allen. And it's Okoro in at the three. And Graham, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul. Orlando making some changes. Wagner's checked in for Isaac, and Black subbed in for Harris. Now here's Wagner. No made baskets yet.
Well, he can get you the ball in a number of ways. That time with a great bounce pass.
Green with a screen on Anthony. Back to Garland. Puts up a three. Orlando grabs the miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Anthony left side. Pass to Wagner. Wagner right side. Over Okoro. And it's Wagner missing.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Hey, puts up a three. Anthony grabs the board. Orlando leading. Here's Wagner. Wagner on the wing. Shoots over Allen. Pass to Wagner. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. A different look for Cleveland. Evan Mobley comes in for Allen. And it's Strus in for Green. For Cleveland, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Garland finds Strus. Back to Garland. And here's Strus. Off target from three-point range. Here's Wagner. Another miss by Wagner.
Yeah, tough to make those jumpers when you are guarded that closely.
Lets it go from deep. And Garland with the basket on the assist by Hunter. Garland's got 6 in the quarter. And Stan, the league questioning the use of load management. I know you've wondered if it could even hurt conditioning.
There's no question, Brian. Look, since the age of load management has come into the NBA, injuries are up, not down. I think players have been deconditioned, and that's even before you get into the need of guys playing together more to gain a rhythm and an on-court chemistry. You know, like actually playing basketball together.
A novel idea. Okoro passes to Garland. And here's Hunter for 3. Orlando grabs the miss. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Wing shot on the way. And it's Wagner missing.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
They get the rebound. Mobley passes to Garland. Off target with the 3. And here's Wagner, who'll bring it up for the Magic. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Orlando making some changes. Carter comes in for Wagner. And Joseph is subbed in for Anthony. And Cleveland with a change here too. Mitchell's checked in. Garland finds Mitchell. Back to Garland. Fires the 3. Connects from downtown. Garland's got 9 points now in the quarter.
rise and fire. I just love how assertive Garland is on offense.
Strus against Wagner. For three. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tight together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time. And it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you. Here's Garland. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Garland's got 11.
The pull-up is lethal for guys like Garland. Just one of the fast guards in our league.
Knocked loose. Pass to Joseph. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot three.
Orlando making a switch here. Howard's checked in. And he makes all three. The Cavaliers lead by 3. Allen on the wing. Green against Howard. Fires from deep. And it's Green missing.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Howard, pass to Black. Here's the teardrop. No good on the buzzer beater. What a performance for Darius Garland. He has been the story for the Cavaliers. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. We'll be right back with you shortly.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum line. They're thinking about the shot.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Hey, nice game. Great performance by Darius Garland.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
We've got Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Carter in at the 5 spot. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
They set the pick. Pass to Black. Three-pointer. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. From deep, Mitchell. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Now here's Caldwell-Pope. 6 points for him. Looking to end this cold spell. Pass to Howard. 5 on the clock. Knocks down the triple.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Jacks up a 3. Orlando with the rebound. De Silva's got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low. Here's Howard. Here's De Silva. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. From outside the arc. And another 3 for Orlando.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
Now here's Garland. Wide open look. Good as the jump shot falls. Garland's got 13.
And I know this isn't the shot Garland wanted, but just goes to show how easily he can adapt.
Howard with a screen on Mitchell. Outside, Caldwell-Pope. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Garland with the ball. Caldwell-Pope covering. Goes up on the wing. Garland, no good.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Pass to Howard. Back to Caldwell Pope. For the tie. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Outside Garland. Strus up top. They set a pick. From downtown. De Silva with the rebound. De Silva's got his 5th rebound in this one. Caldwell Pope. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Garland for 3. Cleveland again missing.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Pass to De Silva. Back to Caldwell Pope. Here's Black. The Magic need to put one up here. Over Garland. Shot's good by Black. Black's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy, but a rally like this is how you do it.
Now here's Strus. A deep 3. It's hauled in by Black.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Caldwell Pope against Mitchell. To the paint. Outside, Caldwell Pope. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. 2 teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Here's Jerome. He's covered by Suggs. Mobley passes to Green. And the 3-pointer goes. Green's got his 1st bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The 3 from Banchero. And that's not going to go. And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. Cleveland on top.
All right, Magic.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Magic trail by 4. Setting the floor for the Cavaliers. Ty Jerome is out there with Green. Then there's Isaac Okoro. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. And it's Mobley in at the center position. Now here's Hunter. Out to Mobley. Hunter passes to Mobley. Back to Hunter. Okoro with the ball. Clock at 6. Outside, Green. Pass to Jerome from behind the arc. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 4 rebounds in the game. Banchero finds Suggs. Puts up a 3. Carter, the pass to Houston. Now here's Wagner. Guarded by Okoro. Back to Suggs. The kick out to Banchero. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Javonte Green picks one up.
Yeah, some aggressive play from Banchero, putting the defender into a bad spot with that pump fake.
Allen, he's checked in for Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Green. Okoro outside. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Banchero. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Wagner for 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Cavaliers ball. Strus, he's checked in for Cleveland.
In for the Cavaliers, number 1, Max Strus.
The Cavaliers lead by 3. Hunter passes to Mitchell. 3-ball! Donovan Mitchell!
Yeah, Mitchell putting on a clinic of his skills in this one. Take notes, kids.
To the wing on the left. 4-3. That one doesn't drop. The Cavaliers have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Hunter against Wagner. Outside Strus. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. And it's a 9-point Cavalier lead.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Jerome, no good.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Hits the trifecta.
And Banchero has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
For 3, Allen. Orlando with the rebound. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. On the attack, Carter. The kick out to Banchero. Banchero with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Wagner. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. Caldwell Pope comes in for Houston.
Yeah, great vision. I mean, this is where Garland takes it to another level offensively.
Out to the right wing. The 3 from Banchero. The big man, Banchero, showing the range.
Oh, no holding back from Banchero. He wants this team to be able to rely on him in these type of moments.
The 3 from Mitchell. Off the mark. His 6th miss in 13 tries. Suggs outside. Kick by Isaac. Caldwell Pope for 3. The kick out to Banchero. Here's the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. From deep, Mitchell. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, this is why defenses must be right up on Mitchell or he'll burn you off the pass.
The kick out to Banchero. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Mobley with it. Now guarded by Suggs. Mobley, no good. And Orlando shooting a very low 27% so far in this one. To the inside. Kicks it out to Wagner. This one for 3. The rebound by Allen.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
And here's Hunter from the arc. Garland against Wagner. Cleveland needs to get off a shot from deep. Mobley. It's hauled in by Isaac.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
Defense knows he's a scorer. Banchero got him to fall for the fake that time.
He makes the second free throw, and that brings him within 5. And so he's good on all 3 free throws. And that shrinks the margin to just 4. Caldwell Pope against Mitchell. The 3 is up. Can't hit that one. And so it's the Cavaliers who come out on top. This was a hard-fought
is it for these teams to possess it?
Yeah, especially with the amount of injuries we see happen every season. It's so critical that teams have players that are ready to step up and produce. It really allow you to not have to change the way you play.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Oubre out there with George. Then there's Maxey. Then there's Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Suggs. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Maxey with it. Picked up by Suggs. Maxey passes to George. Over Carter. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
And that one's good. Suggs.
Confident shot by Suggs. He just goes right up and lets it fly.
GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
Orlando, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Caldwell Pope finds Suggs. And a miss there on the triple. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Offensive rebound. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Caldwell Pope dishes to Suggs. Back to Caldwell Pope. A three-pointer, no good. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. And stolen by Wagner. Back to Suggs. Wagner with a screen for Suggs. Wagner kicks to Suggs. Sinks the triple. Suggs has got 6 points.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball. The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Maxey with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Pass to Maxey. Back to Oubre. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Jamal Mosley. David.
Well, we talked about how difficult a matchup Joel Embiid can be for a defense. Coach told me it's all about not letting him get established down low and making him try to beat us with longer shots. If we do that, I think we'll be fine. Of course, saying it on the sidelines is one thing, and doing it on the court, quite another. Guys?
Thank you, David.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now, here's Wagner. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
Oubre can't get it to go. The Magic have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Carter with the screen on George. Wagner against George. Banchero outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Wagner. Outside for Caldwell Pope. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by the 76ers. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oubre, no one around him. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And stolen by Maxey. The 76ers again can't hit it. Orlando leading. Wagner from long range. Drills it from outside.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
Now, here is George. Here's Grimes. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Magic out in front. They lead by 5. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Magic.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Taking a look at the 76ers. We've got Yabusele. He's out there with Edwards. Butler out there with Andre Drummond. And it's McCain in at the 2-guard spot. Nifty move. And he connects with the jumper. The 76ers trail by 4. Pass to McCain. Takes the 3. The shot missing. Some solid defense from Harris. He lobs it up. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's Black. Back to Harris. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Sixers ball.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Bounce pass, Butler. Here's McCain. Off target from outside.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's De Silva. No good on the triple. The 76ers trail by 4. And here's Edwards from the arc. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. The Magic shooting 40% from the field. And here's Harris from the arc. Another miss by Orlando. 76ers have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Here's McCain. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Back to Isaac. Jacks up a 3. De Silva with the bucket. De Silva's got the lead up to 7 now for the Magic.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Buries the long-range jumper. Edwards got his first 3 points of the game. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Magic leading by 4. Isaac outside. Pass to Bitadze. Fires from deep. The rebound by Yabusele. For Philadelphia, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
1:51 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Bitadze. There's the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Butler from outside. That one, no good. Isaac with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond. Here's Black. Still scoreless. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebounded by Isaac. It's tipped. So it's Orlando now. Harris passes to Bitadze. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. And it's Drummond missing. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Vitadze. The Magic again can't hit. Here's Yabusele. Outside Butler. The three. It's hauled in by the Magic. Isaac's got 4 rebounds in this game. To end the drought, sinks the three-pointer. Black's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Here's Butler. Yabusele kicks to Butler. Takes a three. Orlando grabs the miss. Back to Harris. Pass to De Silva. Got it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been quite a game for Kelly Oubre.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Suggs finds Carter. Here's Banchero. It's good from long range. Banchero's got 6.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
Maxey passes to Embiid. For 3, Oubre buries it from 3-point range. 12 points for him.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
To the wing right side. 76ers moving the ball around. Maxey, no good. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. With the league's 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career, but he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
Wagner against George. From past the arc, Oubre pulls it in.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
And it's George missing. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Oubre against Caldwell Pope. No good from outside.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Over to the wing. Here's Grimes. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Orlando leading. Carter kicks to Suggs. From the arc. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. Maxey, good on the triple. Maxey's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
The shortest 3 in the game. Maxey solid from that corner.
Here's Banchero. Another miss by Orlando.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That's his first foul. So for the Magic, Mo Wagner's checked in for Carter. And Anthony subbed in for Caldwell Pope. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992, Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. Here's Suggs. Kicks it out to Wagner. And again, it's Orlando with the three. Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Maxey against Anthony. Takes a step back. Taken away by Anthony. Inside, here's Banchero. George with the steal. Here's McCain. Misses the three.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
There's the lob to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layups for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
Pass to George. It's up a three. And it's Suggs with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
On the wing, George. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The 76ers with another miss. Magic leading by 3. Wagner finds Banchero. Three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot. Banchero's got 8 points in the quarter.
Such a nice-looking jump shot. Solid mechanics, fluid. Banchero's special.
Here's Oubre. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony.
Philadelphia. Substitution on the court.
And so it's Orlando with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the 76ers. Oubre out there with Yabusele. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. For 3, Oubre in for his 7th make in 14 tries.
A pretty free look for three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Big three right there, especially at this point in the game.
Shot by Joseph, no good. The 76ers trail by 3. Here's Maxey. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Orlando's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that 3-ball for these guys.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando.
And 1 out of 3 at the line. That won't get it done. He's lucky to have made it a 2-possession game. It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
George is checked in for Philadelphia. Here's Maxey. Oubre, right side. Shot clock at 6. The 76ers need to get off a shot. George, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And, you know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
Now Suggs pushing it up. No one to stop him. Shot by Joseph, no good. The 76ers trail by 7. Beyond the arc. And Kelly Oubre, good for 3. Oubre's got 24.
And all of of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
Joseph against Oubre. Three-pointer. Shot by Joseph. No good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Outside for George. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That's foul number 2 for him. Orlando making some changes. Franz Wagner comes in for Jalen Suggs. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Corey Joseph. And it's Wagner missing.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
George finds Oubre. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Joseph, he's checked in for Black. And both free throws good for Oubre.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Wagner with a screen for Joseph. Pass to Wagner.
2 minutes remaining.
Joseph against Maxey.
Blocking foul called on Tyrese Maxey. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Suggs, he's checked in for the Magic.
Number 4, Jalen Suggs.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter. And Joseph kicks to Caldwell Pope. There's a screen. Lock at 6. Kicks it out to Banchero. The 17-footer goes down. Banchero's got the lead up to 7 now for the Magic.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options if he can't penetrate. Your game has to be multifaceted in the league. And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Joseph, the pass to Carter. Outside for Caldwell Pope. The three from Joseph. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Oubre can't get it to go.
Questionable shot selection of that dude. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Outside Joseph. From outside the arc. And they will call over the back on the play.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
He had to know that call was coming. You can't treat another guy like a jungle gym out there.
They set the pick. The open shot, Oubre. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And how about the poise Caldwell Pope displayed on that possession? They needed an important basket, and he was ready and willing.
Here's Oubre. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Embiid kicks to Oubre. Fires the three. The shot, no good. Poked away.
No time to waste on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
Loses his grip and clanks the alley-oop jam. And here's George for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. 6 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Fires from way outside. No good. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game.